Hiya. Tonight's the answer to the quiz. What did I cock up? It was a real big cock up, I'll tell you. But hey, I've been dummying up, as you can see, and I'll show you what the cock up was. Okay. Basically, it's that. I'm hoping there's enough light for you to see it. Because I'd moved this forward to match this frame and make it strong enough here, that had shifted in, which is fine because I compensated down here. But what actually happened was the spring was so close to the, remember this is going to have the swing arm shaft around it, it touched. Not much, but it was there. And I know this is offload, but it wasn't right. So what I've done is I've gone a bit further. I reckoned it was 8 to 10 mil, and that is more. But I've only tacked it. You can see what I've done. I've just tacked it so I can cut this off and adjust it. But I'm not going to do that until I've got the swing arm. I spoke to the bloke today that's doing the work. He's going to do it this weekend, so it's next week. But in the process I found a couple of other bugs in my design. What a surprise. Number one, so there's the swing, the main stand with its spring, or two springs actually, which works great until you try and do that and the spring hits the knuckle. This. Now, as it happens, I don't actually need the main stand for everyday use. I'll just have the side stand. But if I want to do any work on the back wheel or clean the chain or anything like that, you need to be able to whiz a main stand in. So I'm not too worried about this. My other option is to move the spring assembly to the side like it is on the 500. But I don't know if I can be bothered because most of the time it won't be there. It's just so you can stick it in as a workshop tool. So I'm happy enough with that, no problem. I've just given this a clean up, not much, just enough to get all the clag off. Yes, I need a spring compressor so I can get it out and get it properly clean. It's probably knackered and I'll probably put a modern day spring on, but we'll see what I need to do once I've got the swinger on and everything's lined up. The other thing that I've discovered, it's been throwing me when I've looked at it. Now I don't know if you can see this. If you look at this tube, it comes out and then bends in, and that's obviously because this section here doesn't want to get in the way of the chain run. Because remember the swinger's here, so the chain's about where my finger is and you don't want it touching this. Unfortunately they haven't done the same on the other side. This one just comes straight up. Now this section is true and square, no problem with that, where my seat's going to go. And that you would never have noticed because behind it you would have had two shocks. But I notice, and it looks awful. It looks all skew with. So that one comes out and then in, and this one just goes direct. So what I'm going to have to do, change my plans, and they're not as load bearing anymore. So I'm going to chop them here and here, because this point is level and true, and invent a way of supporting this. It has to be supported and it has to do, I don't know, something like that to the main strength part. Remember this is probably getting cut off because I'm having mid controls, and that actually, that enormous thing there is for the rear brake pedal, which came down and so about here. Well, all that I'm going to be making up as I go along. So they're going. I'd love to do it right now, but I've had a drink now and there's no way I'm doing any welding or angle grinding. I don't mind bolting bits on, and I did that when I was sober. So yeah, so that's it. That's the answer to the cock-up, and it was a big one. So this time I've gone further the other way, and we'll see how it works when I get it sat. I might even stick the engine in it to give it the weight to see how it, what the ride height's like, front and back and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's it. Peace out, I'd say.